My dear people of Edo State, in view of the increase in the price of petroleum products and the consequential increase in the cost of living, it has become necessary for my administration to take specific policy measures designed to cushion the effect on the people of Edo State. I have followed the debate on the issue of subsidy withdrawal, and it is clear to me that the real problem, beside the obvious cost of living that will result from any price increase, the real challenge is that the Nigerian people do not simply trust that the revenue accruing from removal of subsidy or increases in petroleum products will be creatively managed by those in government in such a way as to deliver specific reliefs to the people. This mistrust between the government and the governed is a result of several years of abuse and misapplication of resources accrued to governments at all levels. I am convinced that the way to rebuild this trust will go beyond rhetoric. We do need to take specific policy measures designed to deliver specific benefits to our people as a result of the increases in petroleum products, which will result in some modest increase in the revenue accrued to governments at all levels. Therefore, although we have not yet ascertained precisely how much will accrue to Edo State from the Federation account as a result of this reduction in subsidy, I am convinced that we need to take immediate steps to address the critical concerns of the majority of our people. Accordingly, we have structured a program to creatively and judiciously apply revenue gains to the generality of the people of Edo State. These measures include the following. Number one, Edo State government has decided to abolish all fees and levies, including PTAs, in all our senior secondary schools. This covers both indigenes and non-indigenes. Of course, it goes without saying that this is in addition to sustaining our current policy of free and compulsory primary and secondary education. Edo State government has resolved to abolish all fees and levies, including PTAs, in our senior secondary schools. This will cover both indigenes and non-indigenes. Of course, this is in addition to sustaining our existing policy of absolutely free and compulsory education at primary and junior secondary schools. I expect that this new universal free primary, junior secondary, and senior secondary education will benefit the generality of our people. Two, reduction of fees at Abdulsalih University. The Edo State government has also decided to reduce the fees payable by students at Abdulsalih University by 50,000 naira per student across the board for all undergraduate regular students. We've also decided to reduce by 5,000 each fees payable by part-time students. Again, these reductions are for both indigene and non-indigene students in the university. The total value of this reduction will be paid to the university by the state government embark, in addition to the current 210 million naira monthly subvention. This effectively means that Abu Salih University management will suffer no loss of revenue, as government will pay these reduced fees on behalf of the students. Free medical treatment for pensioners and senior citizens of age 70 and above. In addition to our existing free antenatal care and delivery and the free treatment for children under the age of 5, I have directed the Ministry of Health to introduce free medical treatment for pensioners and senior citizens, whether they are indigenous or non-indigenous, but resident in Edo State who are 70 years and above in all our government hospitals. In addition, we have concluded plan to introduce free eye tests and free eyeglasses for those who are age 60 and above in all our public hospitals. Edo City Transport Services. Similarly, I have directed the Edo City Transport Services to maintain and not to increase the current bus fare. I have also directed the company to introduce 50% subsidy on transport fares for primary school pupils and secondary school students, provided they are in their uniform on their way to and from schools. This particular aspect of the policy with regards to reduction or introduction of subsidy to primary school pupils and secondary school students will take effect from 1st of February 2012. We have allowed the management 1 week to work out the ticketing details in order to ensure a hitch-free takeoff of this policy. We have also started arrangement to procure additional buses in order to double the fleet and make the buses available in all nook and crannies of the state. Conclusion, I wish to again express my appreciation to the good people of Edo State for the trust, understanding and support, especially during 2 weeks. In particular, I am deeply gratified by the appreciation of my position and role in the resolution of the crisis arising from the subsidy reduction. For me, there are no easy solutions to the problems that confront our nation. However, to meet the multifaceted challenges of good governance, I believe that all of us as leaders at all levels need to set aside personal political calculations in the interest of the larger interests of the polity. Therefore, whereas it was quite convenient for me at this point to exploit the current issues to orchestrate my personal political interest, especially as elections are around the corner, the overriding interest of our country was uppermost in my mind. Finally, as I've always argued, our problem as a people are not insurmountable. Through constructive dialogue, critical citizen engagement, activism, and contestation, collective reflection on policy options, which the events of the last 2 weeks represent, I am convinced that together we can improve the quality and pace of governance in Nigeria. I wish to reassure the good people of Edo State of my administration's continued determination to sustain and intensify the tempo of development, as well as improve on the quality of life of our people through our investment in education, road infrastructure, healthcare, environmental renewal, provision of water, agriculture, among others. I want to thank all of you for your patience, and I assure you of our total commitment to continue to apply ourselves in full and apply the resources of state in a way that will continue to improve on the quality of life of our people. Thank you and God bless.